Hi guys, this is George back here with another video and welcome to the first episode in a brand new series here in Planet Coaster. So, you may be wondering what is going on here. So, I have come onto this world already and I've laid out a couple of the paths for where I want things to go. I've been planning on this resort, should I say, for a very long time. So, as you can see, here's the actual entrance here. So, I'll discuss with you a few of my plans before we actually get to building. So, in fact, did I shut the park? I don't think I've shut the park. Right, we're going to close the park for now, so everyone leaves. So, this right here is going to be a bit of a main street for getting in the park. So, if you guys have been to Universal Orlando, then, of course, to get to the park, you need to go through City Walk. So that's what I'm planning to do here. I'm planning to have some buildings to the side here, at each side, with some shops in, where you can get some food and stuff, and there'll be some souvenir shops and stuff like that. This is going to be the pathway to a hotel. As you can see, this is a hotel entrance building here. Of course, I've not built the rest of the hotel yet, but this is where the hotel will be. Here's a monorail. This monorail is going to take you around the entire, the whole of the resort. So this is going to be probably the last ride that we build in the series. This is going to be a long series as well. This is a very big project in Planet Coaster. So you may be wondering why there's two different paths leading off in different directions with two different entrances as well. So over here, there is going to, in fact, we'll start off with over this side because this is where we're going to be building today. So this is going to be just a normal theme park, normal themed area. On this side, we're going to have a studios park. So there's going to be two different theme parks inside this whole resort that's going to come together. So we're going to have the hotel here, studios park over here, normal park over here, monorail station over here that takes you through both parks and all around the entire complex. And then I don't really know what I'm going to put over here. I might just put a massive lake here or something, and maybe put some fountains on there and to just make it look pretty. But today we're going to be building over here. So the first area that we're going to be building inside of this theme park is going to be a sci-fi area. Of course, I built a sci-fi area in Discovery World, and I have already built a roller coaster that's going to be in this area. So I went on a sketchbook world, and then I started making coaster ideas for what I could put inside this sci-fi area, and then I built something that I was really happy with, and I just thought, you know what, that's what I want in the area. So I'm not going to be building a coaster. Well, I've already built it, so I'm just going to be placing it. It's in my blueprints. And in this sci-fi area, there is going to be a B&M flying coaster. So here it is. And as you can see, it's called Time Machine. So here we go. Here is the coaster that's going to be in the sci-fi area. So as you can see, I can't place it right now. But so what I'm going to do... So... Okay, if I just leave the coaster here for now. So how big is the hotel? To be honest, the hotel's probably going to come out to about there. So, okay, this is a bit of an issue. So in this sci-fi area, there is only going to be the one ride. In fact, I might add a flat ride in the sci-fi area. So I don't want to move the coaster any closer to the hotel, because the hotel's probably going to come out to about... In fact, I might actually need more space than that. So this is a bit of an issue. So I might have to rotate it round. So if we just get it here, this might be... No, that's even worse. Why did I think that was... You know what, we might have to have a different themed area here. Maybe if, okay, this isn't great. Okay, so there's going to be 5 themed areas in this park. I'm not going to reveal what they are yet. So, well, obviously I've revealed the side area. You know what? There's areas that will be able to work better here. This is going to be one of the larger areas of the park. Well, it's going to be quite... It's not going to be a huge area, but it's because of this coaster. This coaster, it kind of takes up a pretty large amount of space. Of course, it's a B&M coaster. I can't place it till up there. That's definitely an issue. So what I'm going to have to do, I just go into settings really quick. Just go into game, and I'm just going to disable all of these, just like so. And now I can place the coaster wherever I want. So is this looking okay? I'll tell you for an on-ride POV as well after I've placed it. I just want to make sure that there's none of the terrain getting in the way. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know why now. So, okay, I guess I'm just going to have to dig a pit there. I didn't want to have to do that, but I don't think I have a choice, to be honest. So, yeah, wait, how far away are we from the path? I don't want to be too close to the path, because with this park, I'm gonna build like giant walls. Okay. Basically, if you've seen what Phantasialand have done with Rookburg, sorry, they have basically built a giant wall around the area, so you can't see into the area, and when you're in the area, you can't see out of it. I'm going to do the same thing here, because I don't want you to be able to see outside of the area once you're actually in it, and I don't want you to be able to see into the area if you're not actually in the area. So there's going to have to be a wall splitting that off. So if we just dig down here, of course we're going to have to dig a bit of a tunnel for this. Oh gosh, this is okay. So if we stop it about there, and then we'll just do the same thing. We need to dig it out a little bit here as well, and then dig this all the way down. And then once we've got all the track outside of this hill, then I'll take you guys for an on-ride POV of this coaster. So yeah, sorry I didn't actually build the coaster in the series. I will build the next coaster. I did this in Discovery World as well, so I've had to promise myself that I'm not going to go on that sketchbook world again and design coasters for this part, because then I'm just going to want to do it. So the next coaster, in fact, every coaster now that I build in this series, hopefully, the next coaster, I promise I will build on camera. So let's test the coaster and get on it. Here we go. So there will be a big wall blocking views outside. The wall is going to come up to the height of the coaster as well. So it's going to be a very big wall, but I'm going to theme it up so then you can't see out of the area even when you're up here. And it's not exactly a tall coaster. It's not actually that tall. Here we go down the first drop. So there's the coaster that's going to be in this brand new sci-fi area. So there we go. So let's keep that testing there. And now I'm going to build the entrance to the park now. So if we just... Yes, I know Light Line 1 isn't complete. I want it to not be complete. Yeah, that monorail is probably going to be the final ride that I build inside this park. I don't think I want it 10 meters wide, actually. I think that's a bit too much. We'll turn it to about 8. That should be good. I think that's how big I did it in Winter Wonderland, which was the last park I did. Of course, that was a bit of a mini series here on Planet Coaster. This is the biggest project I've ever done in the game. So here we go. So if we extend that out to about there, and then basically I'm just gonna do a hill as like a tunnel that you walk under to get into the park. Here we go. So I don't know. We maybe stop it about probably about here. Here we go. Is that? Yeah, that should be good. In fact, maybe we'll bring it out a bit further. Here we go. Right, so we've almost connected both sides up. Here we go. So I'll just make a bit of an outline shape. And then I'll just make it a bit more natural looking. So I need the roughen. Here we go. Just make it a little bit more like natural looking and not like someone's just gone and built it. So there we go. So I don't know where the entrance to the sci-fi area is literally going to be right on the entrance of the park. So I'm thinking I might have it about here. So I'm going to change the path as well, because obviously I want this to be quite immersive. So I want a pretty sci-fi looking path. So what does that look like? Maybe not. What about this one? I like that one, but I don't know if that's going to fit in with the area. And also, we're not even in the area yet. So, okay, I'll do this for now. And this of course. So basically, I'm going to do this like, basically, imagine Rookburg at Phantasialand. How you go into the entrance, and then you walk under like a building, and then you're in the area. It's the same like with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So you walk through the entrance, and then you're under like this building, and then you walk into the area. So like you can't see the area from outside of the area. So there we go. So there's going to be a big wall somewhere around here. Obviously, I need to make sure there's enough room for a queue line and an exit path. So if we just click on here, I'll put those in now. I'm not going to do the station building on camera. Okay. So this is pretty much the entrance to this park. So it's not exactly like the grandest entrance, but when you get in here, it's going to be a lot better. Of course, when you step into those themed areas. So I'm going to get some trees on here. So let's get these trees. And then we can start placing them here while they're flat, instead of putting them on all sorts of different angles. So there's going to be in fact there will be a path coming off of here, because there's going to be another themed area over here. But for now, what I'll do, I'll just cover it up. Here we go. And then we'll do the same thing here. Of course, there's not going to be another path over here. This is going to be the only path going off in this direction for now, until we build the next areas, which will probably be over here, and then one here as well. So yeah, there we go. So I'm not going to build the entire wall on camera, because it won't exactly be particularly exciting. I don't know where I want the path to go yet either, so I'm not going to do the entrance and the queue line and the exit path to the coaster just yet. You know what, let's add in a flat ride. don't know where I'm going to add in this flat ride, and I don't know what I'm going to add in. What should we add in? Definitely not that, because that takes up loads of space. I want one that doesn't take up too much space. And I also want one that doesn't have loads of lights on it. Like loads of those funfair lights. Yeah, there's loads of like funfair lights on that. I don't want that. Here we go. Definitely not that. Got loads of lights on it. I'm thinking a family ride. I definitely want a family ride in here. You've got this big thrilling coaster here. So I'd like a family flat ride. What's a good flat ride for families? I mean, we have one of these rock-the-buses. Quite a lot of lights on it. To be honest, flat rides have loads of lights on it. I don't think there's really too much I can do about that, unfortunately. So if we put this... I could put it about there. Let's put it there for now. I feel like it might end up getting moved though. So, okay, I won't do the exit path for now because as I said, I might move it. So now I'm going to go back on settings and I'm going to... No, not save park. I'm going to go onto settings and I'm just going to disable all of this to make sure that all of the scenery doesn't get in the way of the coaster. So let's start off with some terrain work over here, and then we can add some rocks in and all sorts of theming as well. So, okay, I don't really know what to do. So let's have a bit of a hill coming off here. I don't want it on the coaster. Hang on. What's this? Oh no. If for some reason it's not... There we go. Right, let's just have a look at this. Terrain. Oh, here we go. I guess I forgot to save it. Okay. There we go. Right. There we go, that's better. So if we build a bit of a wall around here, and then I'm thinking about maybe having some water here as well. Maybe we can have like a lake and then some fountains that squirt up. So a lot of this coaster you're not going to be able to see. With this area, there's not going to be many places to walk around, because obviously it's a small area. I need to somehow fit the walls in. And the coaster just takes up too much room. Because there's not going to be many places to put pathways in. So now, that's nice there. Don't really know where I want that. I guess there's not really a good place to put it. So maybe if I just put it in around here somewhere, we can have this section of the coaster over the water. So I'll just dig a little pit, put the water in, and then I'll expand the pit. There we go. There's the water. Now I'm just going to expand this out so we can have some water effects over here, maybe in this bit of empty area. Oh no. I didn't realise I was getting that close. There we go, right. So we can't go anymore over there. guess that's going to be the end of the water here. So I'll put some fountains on it. I don't know where the trigger will be. It's not a place where you can really see them. I guess if I have the trigger about maybe here. So if we go on to here we go. So let's have a look at this. Some of these effects. Ooh, there we go. That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm definitely not looking for that. No. There we go. That's quite good. Maybe if we added like 3 of these in or something. We can have 3 of those in there. And then we'll let's click on the coaster and do the trigger. So if you want to do the trigger on the coaster, or like a dark ride or anything, so you just press the edit trigger, add trigger, and then you just click on the trigger and slide it where you want it to go. So in fact I've gone way past. Oh, it doesn't come up this way, does it? Okay, we're gonna have to have it around here somewhere. So I'm thinking maybe here as you're coming around that corner. If the people in the front don't see it, in fact move it a bit further back here. So if we just, we'll have to go up close to this. So we click it. There we go, we've clicked it. And we're going to press confirm. And we're going to do that with all 3 of these. There we go. And then we're going to press done, because for now we are done with the trigger sequence of this coaster, and we're kind of coming to the end of the video as well. So there we go. That's now the end of this video. So off camera, I'll do the big wall for the area, and I'll add the queue line and exit in for both of these rides. And then in the next episode, we're going to theme up this area, and then yeah, we'll theme up the area, and then I'll show you a updated POV of the coaster when all the theming and stuff is in as well. So there we go. That is now the end of this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly Roller Coasters, George William Kelly, and George Kelly Animals. Message me on Snapchat at George Kelly. Follow me on Twitter at George Kelly, and check out my other YouTube channel at Wealthy Eagle. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye.